should have 5 stallions competing for qualification. So we'll be only having 4 stallions to find it out, and they'll be all qualifying, which makes it nice for them. Ils seront tous qualifiés puisqu'ils ne sont que 4 apparemment.
Wow, the day has gone by so quickly. We are already into our 6th and final class here at the Arabian Horse World Championships. This is Senior Stallions Section B, and if you've been following along, and we hope you have, you'll realize that so far within the Stallions, we've had amazing individuals, great presentations, and I just want to thank the handlers who are presenting these horses so beautifully, just allowing the horses to be so confident and moving so happy. And a confident horse is a beautiful horse, so it's been really a pleasure to see and to watch. So far in the show, we watched the mares yesterday, the yearling fillies, junior mares, senior mares. So far, a couple of the mares scored scores of 93 and above. So far, we've achieved 93 point with one horse so far, the winner from the last class in the Senior Stallions Section A, which was Sundown KA, with the score of 93.57, which is the high score of the show. So now comes Section B, and we'll see who wins this class, and let's follow along, and we hope you enjoy the class.
Ladies and gentlemen, first to go is in the ring, and that's number 144. After the trot phase comes the stand up for the judges to inspect the details. Le numéro 144 se présente devant les juges. Inspection de tous les détails qui font la différence dans le type de race, la tête et l'encolure, le modèle, les aplombs bien sûr. Le mouvement étant jugé sur le pas et le trot. Un cheval bien posé qui ne doit pas être trop étiré. Les antérieurs perpendiculaires au sol. Voilà, on leur demande maintenant un aller-retour au pas pour les juges. Now comes the walk phase for this number 144. Last stand up for the judges for number 144. Thank you. Le numéro 144 nous quitte, il représentait l'Italie. Marisi. One 4-6 to go. And the results for number 144. Résultat pour numéro 144, Free Ganges pour l'Italie appartenant à Marla SRL. Un total de 90-71, 90.71. تسعين 71 من النقاط للرقم 144. And the last stand up for number 146. Thank you. That was the UAE leaving us with Ajman Studs Shanghai. After the trot comes the stand-up phase for our number 148. We should be having quite shortly the results for number 146 Shanghai for Ajman Stud. And there they come with a 93.14. 93.14, that's the score to beat and the lead so far. 93 14 نقطة لرقم 146 لمربط عجمان والإمارات العربية المتحدة. 93-14 et c'est la tête de notre classement provisoire donc pour Shanghai. En piste numéro 148 et nous aurons encore un dernier concurrent. Les 4 étalons qui se présentent seront qualifiés. Merci, c'est la Grande-Bretagne qui nous quitte. Avec Raoul Latif pour Round Oak. We should be having the last to go in just a moment. We are having a very nice class. 93.14 is the score to beat for this last to go. We'll have, in the meanwhile, I suppose the marks for Raoul Latif for Great Britain, owned by Round Oak Stud. A very nice class sponsored by the Royal Cavalry of the Sultanate of Oman. The best hut trophy will be awarded by Shaqab Stud. Oh là là, oh là là. Alors bientôt nous aurons les notes. Donc pour Row Latif, alors que notre dernier concurrent est en piste, le numéro 150. Et les voici les notes. Row Latif, number 148 for Great Britain, 91.07, 91.7, 31.7 نقطة. لرقم 148 رو لطيف للمملكة المتحدة. Score to beat for this last to go. Score to beat 93.14. Thank you. He was the last to go, representing Egypt and Al Farida Stad, Adham Saqar. In a few moments, we'll have his results. But before the prize-giving ceremony, we'll have the speech special trophies that we've had yesterday for the females. That's the best movement, who will be presented by Al Shahaniya Stad. Then we'll have the best straight Egyptian male in the World Championship, presented by Asayar Stud. Then we'll have the best Arabian type for the males, presented by Arabian. That will be in just a moment. And it will be Al Shahaniya Stud who will be presenting the trophy to the best mover of the World Championship male qualifiers. We should be having him at the end gate quite shortly. Al Shahaniya Stud, the famous Qatari stud farm owned by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Thani, well known for its wonderful racing Arabians and also involved in thoroughbred racing. And now in the world of shows. And the best mover was El Ganador for Switzerland and Hanaya Stud. Meilleur mouvement sur les qualificatifs mâles, c'est le représentant de la Suisse, propriété de Naila Hayek, Hanaya Stud, présenté par Frank Spun. El Ganador, a wonderful mover indeed, winner of his qualifier. A son of HB Shakati out of Lonko Bay Maria by HB Emir. Property of Naila Hayek and Hanaya Arabians, the famous Egyptian stud farm. Bravo à Naila pour ce superbe El Ganador. A wonderful mover indeed. ألف مبروك لهذه الجائزة الخاصة وشكرا الجزيل لسمو الشيخ محمد بن خليفة آل ثاني لرعاية هذه الجائزة. ألف مبروك. Second special trophy of the day for the best straight Egyptian male in the World Championship goes to an Egyptian representative, of course. He is owned by Al Farida Stud from Cairo, the son of Imperial Madori out of Nabil daughter Adham Saqar. Number 150, le numéro 150. Seul représentant des lignées pure égyptiennes dans ses qualificatifs des championnats du monde. Il appartient à Al Farida Stud. Al Farida Stud sera bien connu du Caire. Appartenant à Tariq Ahmad Hamdi, récompensé par Khaled Nremshi for Al Stud, presenting this trophy to this best straight Egyptian male. Adham Saqar was born in 2007. ألف مبروك وشكرا الجزيل لمربط الأصايل والسيد خالد النغمشي لإعطاء هذه الجائزة الخاصة. Congratulations. And the last special trophy will be rewarding the best type for the males over the qualifiers for the World Championships. I have named Shanghai for the UAE and Ajman Stud. Shown by Pongspun, he's a son of WH Justice out of Salima by Tidar. Ahmad Al-Babtain from Abha Arabians from Kuwait is presenting the prize to Shanghai for the best Arabian type in the male section of the qualifiers. He was competing in the last class and will be having in the prize giving ceremony. ألف مبروك لهذه الجائزة الخاصة وشكرا جزيلا لمربط أضحى Arabians للملك السيد أحمد البابتين. And Shanghai can stay with us. He is pour le moment, nous en sommes encore au trophée Arabians pour le meilleur type. Congratulations to all the Shanghai team. AHWC Arabians is the breeders, together with AHWC de Moines from Spain. Shanghai can stay with us. Frank, you can keep Shanghai with us. He's the winner of the Best Head Trophy as well in the last qualifiers for the senior males. Best Head Trophy rewarded by Al-Shaqab Saad, represented by Sheikh Hamad bin Ali Al-Thani. Il gagne également le trophée de la plus belle tête. Ce ravissant cheval, fils de AHWC. So we can stay in the middle. Si Shanghai peut se mettre au milieu pour le trophée de la plus belle tête, s'il vous plaît. Best Head Trophy awarded by Al-Shaqab Saad. And he is the winner of the class with a 93.14 as well. Winner of this second qualifier, Shanghai by AHWC, out of the Kita daughter, Salima.
I hear them calling when it starts.
At the runner-up, we have Admam Sakar, our straight Egyptian Stallions. À la seconde place, le numéro 150, Adham Sakar pour l'Égypte. For Al-Farida Stad, at the third place for the United Kingdom, Ro Latif. For Round Oak Stud, at the fourth place, 144, Free Ganges for Italy. Voilà, Adham Sakar qui nous revient. C'est le numéro 150, fils d'Imperial Madori, Ambar Sakar par Nabil. À la troisième place, c'est le Royaume-Uni avec Ro Latif, partant à Round Oak Stade, un fils de Ghazal Al-Shaqab. Et Ziti Lugribrosia par Lujin El-Jamal. À la quatrième place, Free Ganges for Italy, pour l'Italie, appartenant à Marla Company, un fils de Mundhir Al-Shaqab et Basma par Ararat. So the nice thing is that the four horses are qualified, so we'll be seeing them in the championships tomorrow, which makes it even nicer for everyone. With a very deserving winner indeed with this Shanghai with 93.14. He'll be one of the favorites tomorrow. Shown by Frank Spönle. Shanghai congratulated by Sheikh Amuna Saleh Al-Rashid for Al-Arasiya Saad as the patron of the stallion.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that last class of Senior Stallions, Section B. It's a qualifying class. The winners from that class will come back tomorrow and compete for gold, silver, and bronze. And we hope you enjoyed that competition. It was a beautiful class. Now that that's completed, we have a few moments to speak with a very good friend, Doug Ledley from Orion Farms from Washington. Doug, I hope you've enjoyed your time here. But you were saying that you were here last year as well. What's your history with the show, the Salon du Cheval?
Well, Beth, I've heard about the Salon du Cheval for decades, and I know it's a long-standing, very high-quality, very high-regarded show. People know it worldwide. And so it was an honor last year to actually come and attend it, and I was very impressed. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, great. And so Doug, you're the manager for Orion Farms, a farm that's well known around the world, that's contributed so much over the years. But tell us a little bit about your involvement. How long have you been involved with Orion Farms? Because it's gone through a transition. And tell us a little bit about how you've transitioned with that.
Well, I was very fortunate to be hired 19 years ago by Harold and Dolly Orr, and it's been great being the farm manager. And after Harold passed away, we knew that eventually the farm would have to sell. So we started selling all its assets, the high-quality horses and mares. Dark Victory passed away, unfortunately, and took a few years to sell, but I was very lucky, and that the new buyers, Steve and Christina Poor, came and toured the farm. I showed them the farm the first time. They had never owned an Arabian horse or any horse in their life. Yeah. So they loved the farm, loved the house, and they said, well, what do we do with all this horse facility? And I had a great idea. So I said, let's do something that I know how to do, and we've done in the past, breed high-quality Arabian horses. They bought the farm November 15th, 2016, bought their first Arabian in January of 17. Right, and it's been a fast track. They've made amazing gains. And our goal is to try to breed high-quality horses, get a program going so that we could actually help the entire breed, bringing in really good high-quality horses.
I know you've been instrumental with the selection of their mares, which of course is the foundation of every breeding program. And also from our conversation, you were telling me a little bit about the diversity of the stallions that you're selecting. Tell us about what's coming up for Orion Farms in 2019, 2020, coming up on 2020 fast. So what's happening for next year?
So when we put the business plan together, I told the owners the one thing we won't do is buy a stallion. And I think, well, how can we be a breeding farm without a stallion? And I said, well, the magic's in the mares. And so our whole focus was on buying mares, but not just mares that had already produced great babies or had a lineage that the grandmother was a great producer, the mother was a great producer, so we felt the daughter would follow suit. Yes, we bought El Rey Magnum. I'm very proud that we did that, but that was a situation we didn't really foresee. It was just something that dropped in our laps, and it was in my opinion, a really good thing to do. But we bred to 14 different stallions last year. We have 27 babies coming, 3 by El Rey Magnum. But we try to personalize every mare to a stallion. We don't want to paint ourselves in a corner where we have to breed to our horse. And I think that's a mistake a lot of breeders make. 14 different stallions. Excited to see what 220 has in store for us.
Well, you know, it was really interesting. You were telling me a little bit in our earlier conversation about the breeding Bible that you put together, and I think that's such an important concept, and I think people could benefit from that idea. Can you share something a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So, it is my opinion that the most important thing about breeding is predictability. So what we like to do is look at our mares, and then we make a list of all of the faults they may have, and what babies they've had, and what faults those babies had, so that we can work out some predictability with the mare. Then we look at stallions, and I don't care if they're world champions or national champions. What I care about is what their babies and that they give us a little predictability on what they produce. So we try to marry those together, and like I say, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But predictability is the most important piece of breeding.
Exactly. Well, and breeding is an art and a science, but you're trying to, bring in the science as much as possible, but you can't breed without the heart for it. And I know that you have. They're so fortunate to have you. Steve and Christine are so fortunate to have you, Doug. You're such a well-respected, not just a trainer or a handler, but a true horseman on every level, and also a judge. You just were judging the Brazilian Breeders' Cup, I understand. And I think, I just want to say, what a great job I think that you're doing representing Orion Farms around the world, and really kind of their ambassador. So if there's anything that you could say to people about Orion Farms, what would you like to say?
Well, what I would like to say is how lucky I got with the new ownership. And like every trainer or agent's dream, I got to start with a brand new canvas. There was nothing left as far as assets and mares. And so Steve and Christina have put millions of dollars into what was already a beautiful farm. But I sat Steve down and I said, Steve, I think it's wonderful that you're making this farm world class. But I said, if we don't have horses to match, people will come, they'll congratulate you, and they'll never return. Right, so don't lose focus, because actually the horses are more important than the beautiful farm.
Absolutely, yeah. The foundation is quality, and thanks to your guidance and your stewardship of that farm and directing them in their endeavors. So important to take care of new breeders, and they've accomplished already so much under your guidance and knowledge. So I just want to thank you for joining us and telling us a little bit about Orion Farms. We look forward to seeing you at probably Scottsdale. Will be the next time, perhaps. All right, we'll look forward to it. Thanks so much, Doug. Appreciate it. Thank you.